Hello, Full Circle Chat listeners. Before we dive into today's conversation, we would like to take a moment to thank our sponsor, the Full Circle Chat store. If you are looking to elevate your wardrobe or find the perfect gift, we offer a curated collection of premium items designed with you in mind. From cozy hoodies and stylish tote bags to sleek mugs and unique accessories, there is something for everyone. Explore our exclusive range of men's and women's apparel, all crafted for quality and comfort. Visit fullcirclechatshop.com today to shop. Support the podcast, of course, and discover your next favorite piece. Now let's get into the episode. All right, so Dr. Veasy,
What?
this is gonna be good. Are you
Okay,
ready?
I'm ready.
All right, I'm excited about this.
I don't know if I'm ready.
All right, so I was having a conversation this week about like a successful marriage. Let's just say marriage instead of partnership. Let's say marriage. And I kept hearing different responses, and maybe you've heard this.
Yeah.
For example, the length of how long you're married dictates, quote unquote, if you had a successful marriage or not.
Excuse me. What are you saying?
Listen,
Did I hear you right?
I hope. Listen, it's so interesting to me because, and I'll ask you, do you believe that because, quote unquote, someone's married for 50 years, 60 years, that is equivalent to having a successful marriage?
No.
Why do you say no?
But you could, in those 50 to 60 some years, what was your life like?
Okay.
Was it a bed of roses or was it turmoil or what? I mean, life is up and down, up and down. You can't tell me 50, 60, 80, whatever number of years. There's all kinds of turmoils in and out, different situations and things going on. So how does that dictate success?
I know, but if you look around in today's society, that's an easy way that people pinpoint a successful marriage, right? So for me, at least, the way I think about it is from this perspective of two people are married. I'll give you an example, like someone close to me shared with me.
Okay.
There's a couple married for 40-some, 50 years.
Okay.
They have a 30-some-year-old child, but they haven't been in the same house for 20-some of those 40-some years.
So how?
So is that so would you call that a successful marriage?
No.
You see why I struggle with the word success too?
They're not together.
But they're married.
But they're married, so why are they apart? Help me understand.
Well, they live in different countries. Like one person lives.
Help me. Let's go. Let's go back.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter. They've been married for 50 years.
So they're married, but they're in different countries.
Yes. They're physically apart, but they've been married. You see that? That's one nuance.
They're still married? They're still married?
Yeah, they're still married till today.
And they still living like that?
That's right. But they're married. Okay. So that's why marriage, it's a very interesting topic for me to discuss in a sense. Yes.
I don't define that marriage for me. I don't define that marriage myself. So.
Yeah. So, yeah, and then just success in general of anything that's a whole different conversation.
It would be interesting, a poll of people to tell me that would be considered a successful marriage, to be married 50 years but spend 40 of them apart.
And then we live in the world, like society today, that they look at like divorce, for example, I don't look at divorce as a negative thing.
No.
I don't tie it to what's happening in a marriage. I look at divorce as just separating materialistic items. Property. That's literally how my mind looks at divorce, because like you can choose, so the way I think about marriage is this: every day you wake up, you're choosing. It's a choice to be with the person that you're with.
Right.
Right? And that's it. and I'm not, listen, I stay away from like all the the domestic stuff.
Yeah.
I don't touch that
Yeah.
stuff. I'm just speaking just from like a quote unquote, I guess you should say, healthy human to human interaction that had no physical,
Okay.
parts of that. Marriage, if we look at the history of it and the idea behind it, it's not what it is today.
No.
Because now marriage comes with a set of expectations from the husband, same thing for the wife. If you're a wife, you're supposed to do this and this and this and this and this. You're my husband, you're supposed to do this and this and this. What do you think about that?
Well, that was then. Times change.
Yeah.
So you have to go with the flow. And both parties need to go with the flow. Because you know what? Now, I just tell you straightforward, my husband's a cook. I'm
Dr.
not
Veasy.
the cook. My husband is the cook.
No,
I'm just telling it like it is. I
yeah,
don't
but
cook
he's
a
good
thing.
at it.
He's good at it, and I sure appreciate him cooking too.
So why do people try to shame? Like,
There's no shame.
No, people try to, for example, like say if I'm washing dishes.
You can wash the dishes.
Exactly. If I want to wash the dishes, I can.
do the
If the woman,
clothes.
listen, that's the thing is, I don't believe in 50-50. I don't believe in no 70 whatever.
Let's just get it
I
done.
don't. That's my point.
Get it done.
It is a partnership, meaning
Exactly.
there's gonna be days she's gonna be tired and I gotta do more.
Please
There's
let
gonna
them
be
know you
days
be
that I'm
tired when you're working all day. You be tired, okay?
and she does more.
Exactly.
And listen, I'm so blessed and fortunate in the life partner that I have and my wife is that there is no judgment, whether it's spoken or unspoken, of just a day that she has to carry more of the load or versus when I do. Because what I see is from previous experience and previous friendships that we were part of, people try to measure
Yeah.
what they do.
Why are you measuring? Why are
Yeah.
you measuring? You've come together as
You're
a
gonna die
union.
anyways.
Yeah, but you've come
So what are you
together as a
measuring?
union. You've decided you want to be with each other.
Yeah.
So for good, better, worse, whatever. It
a
is what it
choice.
is. That's a choice you've made.
You're choosing. And the thing is, me and my wife, we talk about this. You're still making a choice every single day.
Exactly.
Like you don't make a choice once and then that somehow just
Goes away
kind
tomorrow.
of trickles down for however years you guys are together.
Yeah.
And if someone's married for 10 years and divorces, was that still a successful marriage? No, because there's this connotation that divorce is somehow a bad
Negative.
thing or it's tied to like something
Yeah.
went wrong.
Yeah.
But what if that's not the case? What if there's another reason why the divorce had
Exactly.
to happen, but they're still together?
So that's why it's not always a negative connotation, but people see divorce as negative.
Yeah,
But it doesn't mean it's always negative.
yeah.
And I don't know if you're ever going to get that changed.
Let me ask you this. Okay, this is gonna be funny. So, do you believe a couple that if they're married can the husband have like a friend that's a woman, and can the wife have a friend that's a male?
If they're married?
Yeah, if the couple. are
Why not? They're friends.
So you think that's something that's possible?
I do.
Oh,
My husband has friends.
interesting.
I have friends.
Oh, so he has friends that are women.
Yeah.
And then you have friends that are male. Yeah. Well, we're partners. I'm a guy, but
Well, you better stay over there. Okay? Hey, I ain't fooling with you. I'm not fooling with you.
No.
Okay? Okay, Mrs.
Okay, let's my wife. No, it's so funny to think about that though, right?
I know, but you know what? That's just me. I mean, not everybody's like that, but you know what? Okay, I have jealous streaks. My husband has jealous. We all got that in us.
We're human.
We're human. We got that in them. But you know what? You know what? You have to trust your mate. And you know what? Sometimes they slip.
Yeah.
You know? People are human now.
That's it.
People are human.
I love this. You just said you're making a good point here.
All righty.
So the thing is, so for some reason, there's this unspoken thing that once you're married, the man is no longer going to be attracted to a
No, the
woman.
man is going to look all
woman is
around, looking underneath.
What about
ooh, and all
why are you talking about
this
the
shit.
man? What about the woman?
The women looking too.
Okay.
Everybody's looking.
That's my point.
Just don't touch it.
That's it.
Now,
You
we're
took
done.
it. So
Don't touch.
we're gonna we're gonna be attracted to the opposite sex.
What's wrong with you if you're not? Something wrong with you.
Thank you.
Come on.
And that's
And
it.
and if vice versa, it's like your wife, my husband. It's like if you don't think that somebody's attractive, what's wrong with you?
That's it.
What's
That's
wrong
it.
with
But
you?
I've been around couples that almost try to paint a picture like no other human being.
Oh no, now let's get real. Let's
I
get
don't care
real.
how good you think your husband or your wife looks. There's always someone that's better looking out there somewhere. My beliefs, my thoughts, my perspective. So the thing is this: it's the action.
Yes.
That's the part. Like
Now, if you're just being blatant disrespectful, now we
That's the
got to
thing.
talk about that. Okay, you're not
yeah.
going to do that.
Yeah.
But just, I mean, it's normal for you to be looking. If you weren't looking and saying, "Oh, she's pretty," I mean, I may not like it, but
Yeah.
at least okay.
Yeah, you can think it. You don't have to say it.
Yeah, but just
You know what I mean?
be quiet sometimes. I don't know.
You don't have to
I don't
voice
know.
it.
But I mean, now come on, people are look. You can't tell me your eyes are just straight ahead.
Yeah, well,
Not looking to the left, not looking to the right.
There's
No.
a lot of Listen, let me stop. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people in the world that almost try to paint this picture like that they're created differently
Oh, no.
than everybody else.
I'm
You're
sorry.
Not, no one is. We're all the same.
I'm sorry.
Like we're all human beings. Like we're all the same. We're just different skin tones, different conditioning, different experiences. But we all have the same, all the emotions. We all can
Exactly.
experience some jealousy,
Exactly.
envy,
Hey,
sad,
yes.
all of it. We
Yes.
all have it within us. We just
Yes.
choose when to express certain different things. But it's the act, to me, that I think that's where, okay, you're crossing a
Yeah,
line
yeah.
versus,
Disrespectful, crossing lines and stuff like that.
Yes.
I mean, to me, it's human to find other people attractive.
yes.
Okay, I mean, yes. Oh, they're very. Oh, she's so pretty. I wish I was like her.
Well, but the thing for me, I don't say that like in front of my wife, just
No.
because it's pointless to do that.
Okay, help me understand that. I don't get that.
So let me say, because the thing is, I think when you sometimes it can invoke maybe feelings if I'm like, oh, she's pretty all the time in front of my
Oh,
wife.
so that may not be.
Because I don't want to hear that.
That is unsettling. I think that's unsettling because
Yeah.
that I wouldn't want to hear it either. So I understand.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that all the time. Like
understand
you,
that.
because I understand you have thoughts in your mind, whatever. That's your business. I don't care about that. 'Cause I'm not in your mind. But when it comes now, that's disrespectful.
Well, that's what I was going
Like
to say.
if you're consistently now just every
And if you did that to your wife, I
Yeah.
did that to my husband. It's just like, after a while, it's like, why are you talking to me like that? Why are you being disrespectful? You're not respecting me as your mate
Yeah.
when you're doing that. Especially, that's kind of blatant. You just don't do those types.
yeah,
of things.
it's a respect thing, like
I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do that either. But no, I always ask myself because I'm exposed to consistently people throw, oh, my parents been married for 50 years, and I look at them like, what does that mean to me?
Well,
My parents been married. It's like almost like this badge of honor,
But-
of like everything was hunkadory, meaning like, because I'm telling you, it's blinding. Because certain things carry certain meanings in like the world's eyes. People who say that, people will automatically think, oh, I want that. And you hear people throw out like, what do they call that thing about couples? Relationship goals, because they've been married for 15 years.
But I think you have it's in my opinion, it's a lot deeper than that.
Yeah.
You see these people that are together for years and years and years, for examples. There's people who've been for years and years and years. They got married at a young age. That's all they knew what to do.
Yeah.
They didn't know any different. That's the kind of life that they grew up with, and they just figured that's the kind of life you're supposed to have.
Yeah.
So they stayed in it till death do us part.
I love that. So instead of like, when I hear someone's been together for like 50, 40 years, instead of thinking, oh, that's a successful marriage, what I think is these two individuals embody perseverance, resilience. They can overcome, and they understand that they are the creators, so they choose to be with each other every day. That's what I take away
That
when I hear that.
could be, could not be. They
Talk
may
to me.
not choose to be, but that's all they know to be.
But isn't that still a choice?
No.
Even if that's all you know.
Because you don't feel like you have a way out. You may not have a way out.
But you always have a way out.
Oh,
Nobody's
no.
tied down to nothing.
Oh, no. Let's say you got married at a young age of 16
Yeah.
or so back in the older days or so. That's all you knew. You had to get married because maybe you were pregnant or so, and you got married, and your family's like, oh, the Elroys and McCoys, whatever they call. Anyway, you're gonna marry him because you're pregnant. You're pregnant,
Yeah.
and you get pregnant, and you get married, and you get stuck there, and that's all you know.
What if I'm conditioned to? It's so funny what you're saying. What if you're conditioned to believe if you leave your marriage, you failed,
That
and that
too.
carries shame.
But if
But
you
what is shame?
Well, but here's the thing. What if you can't leave because you ain't got nowhere else to go? You feel like you have no career. You have no.
It's all here.
It's
Mental
up there.
confinement.
It's up there.
You're never stuck in nothing.
Yeah,
It's
but
all in the mind.
but back then you might have been stuck.
But like families use shame to keep people in marriages they don't want to be in. And to me, shame is non-existent. You need an audience. It's so funny. I was telling the story. I was just like, let's say I was at a wedding. Like I had my whole tux on with my wife, and like my pants tore from the back or something, and I would just go change the pants. But like people were like laughing. I wouldn't care because what that shows me, the
You be
people that are
laughing,
laughing,
too.
is that you just show me how weak you are in the sense of if you were in this same situation and your pants ripped, you would care everyone laughing at you, and that's tied to your
That's true.
self-esteem. Not for me. I can go get brand new pants, and that's it. So you laughing means nothing in my world.
So that's great. That's great. But let me tell you, you're probably the exception, not the norm.
Yeah.
Because
See the norm.
because
Breaking all the norms.
yeah, because people are out there like that. I mean, I'm going to tell you. Let me give you a little story here.
Yeah.
Okay, I grew up in the country. I'm shy. I didn't know
Yeah.
anything. My mother was always telling me, "Look, I want you to go take that to the store." No, I can't take it back in the
Why?
store.
What you scared for?
I was just so ashamed. I was
What
so.
are you ashamed of?
I don't know.
An audience of nothing.
I'm telling you, as a child, I was so ashamed, and I don't know what happened to me. But then now, if I don't want that. Take it back.
Yeah.
Take it
Oh,
back.
I know. I've seen you in action.
Okay, but I mean, when growing up in the household,
Yeah.
I never did anything like that. My mother would say, "Go take that into the store. I don't want that. Tell them you're taking it back." I can't do it, Mother. I can't do it. I can't do
So
it.
you can't recall like
I wouldn't do
why
it. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't
were you
know.
worried about what they would say about you?
Probably.
Oh, maybe you were worried that they would make fun of you for like bringing it back. Maybe they call you poor.
Maybe so. I don't know.
I'm telling you this because this is probably things that went through my mind when I would have to return things and I didn't want to do it because I've been there. And maybe I was so worried about like, oh, the person behind the counter, not realizing as soon as I leave the vicinity, that person forgot that I even existed.
I'm telling you, I don't know if it was in my mind. I have no idea. But I'm telling you, my mother would she would just have to pull me to the store and I'd be crying and carrying on. And
She's teaching you a good lesson.
I would,
That's why you're the way you are now.
now, excuse me, I don't want that.
Yeah, that's how you are. Think about that. If
Yeah.
you didn't go through that, the contrast is so interesting.
Yeah.
If you didn't go through the moments of being so afraid and your mom having to push you to do that, you wouldn't be I've seen you do something. It's so funny. Like you tell people whatever it is that you're thinking.
See ya.
And oh man, we have this. It's so interesting, man. Like
I'm telling you, I was not like that. I don't know where. I wished I could. I wished I could know when that change came. I don't know when it came. I don't know when it came.
yeah, it's
I wish
hard
I
to
knew.
pinpoint.
And my youngest brother, would always tell me, don't you remember when you did this? I said, I did not do that. He's telling me all these things that I've done, and I don't even know nothing about.
Ooh, you just sparked an idea. Do you believe in the idea that people try to convince you of things that happened that you know never happened?
Well, I don't know if it's happened to me and I just block it out of my mind. I don't know. But he's telling me, remember when you set we lived in the country, and he told me that I set something on fire because I didn't want to do something. And I don't remember that
That's the thing. If you don't remember it,
at all.
there's a great chance that he made that up.
Well,
There's people that do that.
he made up a whole
I
lot.
don't like labeling, but there's people that try to convince you that something happened but you can't recall that it happened. So why would I trust
I don't know.
what you? Because number one, your lens is completely different than mine. That's the number one thing that I know. But you're somehow trying to convince me that what you saw was what happened. Then what I saw
Yeah.
was false. Man,
My
no,
my brothers, but they all know more than I do about things. I just don't even understand it.
no, run from
I don't know
that.
how. I don't know how
That
they,
doesn't make sense.
but they do.
Because if it happened to you, you should have some type of inclination.
I'm wondering if I have blocked it out of my
That's how my mind
mind.
works. Oh my
I
God, we're
may
so
have just
similar.
blocked it out of my mind, but I do not recall a lot of childhood things that
Me too.
my other siblings recall it, but I do not.
I don't remember nothing. So let me look, I'm being honest with you. I have this thing like some people like when they do something for people, they remember it. I don't like I literally when something has happened, I forget unless someone reminds me or something reminds me and it's like a reminder for like a moment and it's gone.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm just that's the way I'm wired. So I have people try to tell me stories, and I like look at them like you're telling yourself a
that's
story. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
I'm
It
serious.
has nothing to do with me.
And then I'm wondering, am I blocking it out because I don't want to remember it?
No,
I don't
I
know.
love the idea because what I've realized, some people when they do things for people, or something happens, you pull you pull your past into your present, which
Mm-hmm.
nope, I'm not a fan of, or you try to like predict what the future is gonna be like and
Mm-hmm.
pull that into your present. I like
I
the idea of not even the past is the past, and I don't want to remember it in the sense of like, as I'm right now, I'm present. We're having this conversation. I'm not thinking about anything
mm-hmm.
else but what we're doing right now because it's the only thing that really matters at the end of
But
the day.
but but the other flip side of that piece is something being in the past that you don't want it to be in the future. Is I grew up in the country, and I don't think I told this story before, somehow or another. And when I graduated from high school, I said, "Oh my God, my parents can't afford to send me to school. What am I going to do here?" I said, "Oh, I can't stay over here. I'm not gonna. I don't want to live in the country. I can't. I don't want to do this. I want to do something. I want to do something." And so I told my brother, "I'm going with you and your wife to Illinois."
Do you believe you can block out? Do you believe you can block out memories? Is that possible?
I probably do. I wish I knew the answer.
Yeah.
I really do. I don't know the answer. All I could think of myself was I grew up in the country. My parents were very strict. They never let me go anywhere. I think I'm the only girl in the universe that never went to her prom.
Was that
That
because they didn't let you,
my
or because
parents
you
said
chose not to
no.
go?
But my mother, my dad said no. You're not going over there.
Why? He thought it was protecting you.
Boys over there. You're not going over there.
Oh my
And
gosh.
especially it was back then it was in a they had it in a hotel or something and he's like, "Oh, you're not going to no hotel."
What? So all that happened. So all that
Yes.
happened. But so what we want to talk about, Dr. Veasy, remember is you saw your parents' marriage. How long were they
Yeah.
married?
Long time.
Long time.
Uh,
Would you say they had a successful marriage?
No.
So you see how you just said no, right? For me,
Mhm.
eh, I'm looking at it from a neutral perspective. I
Okay.
don't know why you said no,
Okay.
right? And if you had to articulate to me why you said no, what would you say was the number one indicator for you that said, "Oh, this is not a successful marriage"?
I didn't like some of the things I saw. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't like them.
yeah.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
So, but there's different experiences.
Yeah, but you know you're in a household, and if you see things that you don't like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I don't want to be around that,
yeah.
and I
So,
don't want to be involved in that.
yeah,
So I kind of like, ooh, I don't want that part.
yeah.
I don't want that part.
So it was very different for me in the sense like my parents been married for like 40 almost 40 years,
Mhm.
and what they did, I think this was very strategic, is when they had like disagreements, we never were exposed to it. I think they went in, they would go in the room and then they'll lock the door.
Wow, that might take it in there, Ian, because yeah,
Yeah.
as a child, to have to hear things
Yeah.
and have to see things, and that's your mom,
I look at it's all part of it.
it's all part
It's
of
all
it.
part of it. Like, and that's
But
why I don't look at marriages as successful or non-successful. It's an experience. It's an
wow,
experience. Yeah, for me, it's all an experience. And if you choose to co-create, fine, that's part of it. But it's an experience. There is no quote unquote success versus non-successful marriage because it's
well,
all
let's
different
look let's look
shades.
let's look at the definition of success and not success.
Okay.
When I'm talking about success,
Yeah.
I'm looking at, you know, you're treating each other with respect. You love each other. You cherish each
I think
other.
that's being a human being.
Yeah.
That's not. You don't have to be married to treat people right.
Well, well,
That's being a human.
well. Now that's a good point.
Yeah.
Now I'll take that back. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's being a human. But what if you don't see that human? If you don't see that
Yeah.
human, then you don't know what's. Is that how you're supposed to be treated? Or are you supposed to be treated like that?
Yeah.
Is this way or is this way?
And that's why it's an
way.
experience.
It
That's
is-
why
it is.
there is no one size fits
I
all.
agree. I agree. There
Number
is no one size.
And I don't like people. All I love. There's a lot of different marriage retreats. People telling you, "Oh, try this." All I'm getting from all this is just how to like be a human being, how to treat people, like
That's true.
because like
That's true.
and the idea that you're supposed to treat your wife differently in a sense, like maybe behavior wise, and I don't, because there's a dissonance for me. There's a disconnect for me because you just have to treat people well.
You're
Period.
supposed to, but
You know, and I know, like I care for
Yeah.
my wife deeply, right? She's one of the only human beings that I trust outside of God.
well, that's my husband and I are on that page. We got the same thing going on there. It's just
Yes,
us.
she's probably outside of God,
Mm-hmm.
and because she's able to put up a mirror
Mm-hmm.
for me, in sense like if I'm behaving something that's out of alignment for myself, she
Mm-hmm.
just kind of say, "Hey, this is the things that you're saying, but hey, just look at yourself. This is what you're doing."
It helps you come
So
back.
she holds me accountable,
Exactly.
right? Which kind of like added to the trust that I have when it comes.
And you know she has
wife.
your best interest. You may not like it sometimes, you may not, but she has your best interest.
Yeah. Well, over time, I was able to get there, but I'm full transparency. I wasn't there early on.
Who is?
That's true.
Who
Yeah.
is? I mean, you know each other and you get married. I mean, sometimes people. I'm going to tell you, my husband. I dated my husband. I met my husband February 14th on Valentine's Day of 2003. And we were married in June of 2003.
Sound like me.
Yeah.
I met my wife 6 months later. I was engaged.
See?
But that's the thing, and then that even debunks the idea of,
Yeah.
oh, you have to date this person for 10 to get to. You're never going to get to know anyone fully because the person
No.
can wake up the next day and completely change on you.
Exactly.
So the idea of like, oh, I have to date so and so. Have you dated him for a long time? Do
you know?
Do you know him?
My
Or do you know her?
my brother said, "You're getting what? Do you know him?"
That's my point. How do you? You're never gonna know anybody.
Yeah.
You never like. I feel like we live in a world. This world, life is a game. But everybody's acting. But the thing is, you can't act forever.
You sure can't.
That's the caveat.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't act
The
forever.
truth is going to come out.
Eventually, you gotta drop it. You gotta drop everything and just be yourself.
That's right.
But the idea of having a date to get to know someone before you make the decision. Hey, I ain't here to judge anybody. Listen, do you? Like that's not why I'm here.
But some people date for a long,
I'm just
long
sharing. Remember,
time.
perspective.
Yeah.
Perspective, people. That's it. That's all I'm sharing. You know what I mean? So I'm sorry,
No,
I
no,
didn't mean
no,
to cut
no,
you
no.
off. Yeah.
You're right. I'm just saying some people can date for a long, long time and they still don't know each
What do
other.
you date? What do you? So the
You're not.
dating for
You're
10.
just getting routines. Y'all are
Yeah,
carrying
if
down the
maybe you don't believe
routine.
in marriage, ain't nothing
Uh-uh.
wrong with that.
I don't care.
Just be a part, like have a part. That's the thing. There is no, like, you have to do it this way or you failed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do whatever you want. You're free. You're a
Yeah.
creator of
Yeah.
whatever. Marry, don't marry.
Don't let
Have kids,
anybody
don't have
dictate.
kids. And
Yeah.
nobody's judging you.
Yeah.
But no, I was thinking about that this week, and I said, that's Visa's married. I'm married. You know, like I talk about this stuff with my wife.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, we talk about it, and that's why like I enjoy conversations with her because she has such an open mindset of how she views the world, and she knows when we're talking, it's not, it doesn't impact our marriage in any way.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's I'm fortunate to have a partner like her.
Mm-hmm.
Like I really am, and I wish that for everyone that wants to get married. You know, you don't have to get married, but marriage is easy.
If you want it to be,
It's easy.
it is.
It's easy. It's just we complicate it, but it's when you have someone that, and it's easy in the sense I have someone. Man, she's God sent. I don't even know how to explain it. I can't even put words to it. She's really God sent. Like sometimes you think about like, damn, there's really human beings like this.
Mm-hmm.
She's one of those people. You're one of those people in my life
Mm-hmm.
that
Me
I
as
thought
well.
I thought I was the only one. I thought I was that dude. You know what I mean?
Uh,
I didn't think. No, I honestly didn't believe that there was anybody else like me.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the honest truth.
See?
You know, and I'm
Look
exposed to
around.
you, her, you. I'm
Look
okay.
around.
There's two. I found two.
There are people.
I love my mom.
Of
She's an
course.
amazing human, and I get everything from her. She's
Of course. Don't you forget mother.
No, she's the one.
Okay.
Like I get it all from her. And I haven't met any human being like her. She's special.
One
too.
and only.
But we're talking about marriage. She got her own marriage with her husband.
I know.
I'm talking about my marriage with my wife. You know what I mean? But appreciate the conversation, Doc.
As always.
Always. It's Full Circle Chat. We'll catch you guys next time.
Next time.
That was good.
Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Full Circle Chat. We hope you enjoyed the conversation. Remember, you can catch us every episode on YouTube, as well as Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Spotify. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a new episode. And if you enjoyed today's show, be sure to leave us a review. It helps others find the podcast and join the conversation. For updates and behind the scenes content, be sure to follow us on Instagram.